Say, man, it's the Hood CNN with your favorite Hood reporter, the Prime Minister of Hood Education, Dr. Monroe. Because I got a PhD in common sense, and I'm a five-star general. I want to say top of the afternoon to you. I'm about to have a meeting, but I come to you because I don't know if y'all saw the press conference this morning by Regina Nichols and Dennis Tuttle's attorney, the two innocent white people that were killed in the botch raid with Gerald Goins on Harding Street. Here's the problem. Remember, I kept telling y'all that case was fucked up. Well, before they had the press conference today, I got my hands on the actual lawsuit that they filed against the Houston Police Department, as well as the city of Houston. And inside of the lawsuit, it gives some very telling information. I want you to look at me closely. Either I'm a prophet or I got a team that's just that cold. Sean. Listen to me. Let's talk about the chief. 30 minutes after the raid, which was at the wrong house, you killed two innocent people. There were two shots that ring out. This is in the lawsuit. But remember, I told y'all they shot two additional times. I've been telling you that for 2 years. They shot two additional times. And 2 minutes after they shot the two additional shots, 30 minutes after the raid, something comes across the radio. Both suspects are down. The problem with it is when the two shots rang out, Chief Acevedo was on the scene. Whoa, what you saying? When they executed Dennis Tuttle, the chief of police was there. He was there. The strangest thing with this case is when they hit the door, Regina, her name wasn't Tuttle, it was Dennis Tuttle. Regina Nichols, Mr. Tuttle's wife, was sitting on the sofa. When they hit the door, they immediately shot the dog. They said the dog was attacking them. Come to find out, the dog was 20 feet away. Wasn't doing nothing. Killed the dog automatically. Then they shot Regina sitting on the sofa, who also incurred shots in her back. So if she was sitting on the sofa, you hit her from the front, she slumps over, and you hit her again from the back. Now, they said Dennis Tuttle engaged them in a gun battle. Well, if he engaged you in a gun battle, how did you shoot him 5 times in the back? Because Dennis Tuttle didn't engage you. I told y'all from the gate that case was fucked up. And when Joe Grimaldi said he was going to go after people, and I put my folk on it, and we figured out it was bullshit, that's exactly what it was. But here's the thing. They won't release. They keep saying they had a reason to be at the house. They won't say what the reason is. There's one person that can make them say what the reason was. His name is Sylvester Turner. So why won't you make your chief in that department release the information? Because, Mr. Mayor, you already know that squad was sent there. And remember, I kept telling y'all about Lieutenant Marsha Todd. She's the only one that hasn't been charged. Why was a U.S. Marshal on the scene at that shooting? Why was a helicopter in the air? A DPS helicopter? Because Mr. Blankenship, Garrett Blankenship, the U.S. Marshal, His daughter was sleeping with Marsha Todd. I got the whole lawsuit. So that squad was sent there. It was sent there to kill those people. And the dope, the meth that they say that they got at that house the day prior through a sale with a CI, that dope come from a raid they did on Napoleon Street. There was never any dope there. Just the fact that the chief was there when the 2 additional shots were fired 30 minutes after the raid was over. And I don't think as a chief of police in the city that would have had that many officers down that wouldn't have been at the hospital immediately. You couldn't go immediately because you already knew that shit was fucked up. You were going to try to cover it up the best way you could. But you fucked up bad. So everything I've been telling y'all, once again, is proven to be true. Now, the question is, Monroe, where you be getting your information? Don't worry about all that. I got a team that's better than any investigative units in state or federal government. They killed them. They were sent there by Marsha Todd. So why has she not been indicted? Where is Gerald Goine's personal cell phone? Say, Jamarcus, the shit is like training day, bruh. It's like training day. It's 52 pages in that lawsuit. I ain't gonna load 52 pages up. But I tell you what we're gonna do. Tonight we're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna show you some very interesting information from the actual lawsuit that was filed. Yeah, we had something else we were gonna talk about tonight, but we gotta push it back. But at this moment, Chief Art Acevedo was there when they pumped them last 2 bullets into the tunnels 30 minutes after the raid was over. I always thought that the Rampart Division in the Los Angeles Police Department was probably the worst that we'd ever seen in the history of policing. This shit here, with this Squad 15 with Gerald Goines in the Houston Police Department, Miss Platt, this bit we know Gerald. This bothers me, man. This makes the Rampart unit in LA with all the corruption that they had seem like some romper room kids. I told y'all it's got to come out. You can send word to Marsha Todd. They coming to get you. You gonna get got too. Mr. Blankenship, U.S. Marshal, I ain't to be fucked with. Y'all shit it, and your shit's stinking right now. But the mayor of the city of Houston could force Art Acevedo to release that information to the Harris County District Attorney and to the FBI, but he won't do it. And y'all think that people just be calling these folk out for nothing. No, we're in a bad situation down here in Houston with police. Let me put it to you like this here. Stay the fuck up out of our neighborhoods, man. I don't give a fuck what happening in our neighborhoods. We don't need you motherfuckers. Gerald Goines' hit squad is crazy. I'm gonna show you tonight in the paperwork where in order for him to get them no-knock warrants, he always said that he saw somebody with a gun prior to them getting the warrant. In 99.2% of his cases, there was never a gun found. This is why I tell y'all there's no prejudice in my heart. These were two innocent people, and I don't give a damn what color they was. They just happened to be white. We want justice. And this chief of police, you need to get somewhere, man. This ain't right, bruh. This ain't right, bruh. You ain't right. You ain't standing by what's right. You ain't doing what's right. And it is time for the chickens to come home to roost. Tune in tonight. And Dr. Matthews, if you want to come hang out with us, come hang out with us. Because it's time for us to just exterminate this fucking city with all this bullshit. The lady across the street made a false 911 call. She got indicted. And Anastasia. All this shit is bullshit. The Houston Police Department knew it. The union knew it. Art Acevedo knew it. And now we got a problem down in Houston. I told you, Candace, keep reading. You got 42 pages to go, baby. It is a fucking joke. This shit is like a movie. It is like a fucking movie when you read that shit. I see y'all tonight at 7 o'clock. Marsha Todd and Gary Blankenship. If I could figure this shit out,